Hey, welcome back. Now joining us this morning is Thor Muller, the co-creator of the brand new WhiteRabbit Creator Clubhouse in Ashland. Good morning, Thor.
Good morning.
We're happy to have you.
Happy to be here.
So you have the WhiteRabbit Creator Clubhouse on Main Street in Ashland, and it's just about to open up here. So what can you tell us about it?
Well, it is designed to solve a real problem that we have, I think, in communities in the Rogue Valley, which is we have world-class people, but it's often hard to find each other and use world-class or state-of-the-art technology to solve problems, build the businesses that we want to build, create those creative projects that we've had on the shelf, but we want to now bring it to life.
Yeah, we were talking about how you're creating people with entrepreneurial aspects to try to want to connect with each other. So tell me about those conversations that are being had here in the Rogue Valley that you're talking about.
Sure. Well, 2 years ago, we started something called the Rogue Valley AI Lab. And we brought together people who were, in some cases, world-class technologists, people who worked at Google or Facebook before and now live here in the Rogue Valley. But many others who were in, let's say, health and wellness fields or in wildlife restoration. And they didn't know how to find each other. And so we found that simply by creating space, creating events, that we would unlock new kinds of creative potential. And now we've brought that to Main Street with a permanent space for people.
And so is this just for everyone who's creating something? Tell me about who this is available for.
Absolutely. So we have everybody from artists who are, let's say, experimental theater producers to people who are developing apps. We have one of the top-rated apps on the App Store right now is based here in Ashland, Oregon, but they're working alone. So they want to meet other collaborators, other people who also want to be producing work like this. So this includes Main Street entrepreneurs, people starting local businesses, just as well as people starting businesses across the country.
So this is just connecting people to resources and starting those conversations.
Starting the conversations, but also running workshops and bringing in speakers, both from this area, but from outside the area. Also tutorials, teaching people how to use new tools, really expanding their horizons.
So where do you hope to see WhiteRabbit in the future, and how do you see it integrating into the Southern Oregon art scene?
Absolutely. So we're working with many of the leading institutions in the region, including our universities, as well as organizations like Business Oregon, to help to incubate new projects so that we can create the careers and businesses that lead the Rogue Valley in the future. And so we're excited to explore these kinds of partnerships as we grow.
Yeah, and speaking of the future, you were mentioning AI technology and your integration of AI. So how does that kind of fit into all of this?
Well, as I was mentioning to you before, in 1999 we thought of internet cafes, right? You have special cafes where you could go and use the internet, and now Wi-Fi is everywhere. AI is sort of similar. We think it's an infrastructure that we will come to take for granted. And so we're building WhiteRabbit with AI just built into the experience. So tools that people can use, including we have a sign in the front that is AI enabled. And so it knows that, for instance, yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, and it's pulling out quotes from great Spanish and Mexican thinkers to celebrate Cinco de Mayo.
Amazing. So what would you say to people that are hesitant to embrace AI in the arts or just in our day-to-day life?
Very understandable. A lot of our own members are also concerned about the good and the bad. And we believe that, of course, you can pretend like it doesn't exist and hope it goes away, or you can try to shape it and make it the best version of the future with AI that we can imagine.
Absolutely. And so Thor, we have to say goodbye to you this morning, but is there anything else you'd like to tell us right now?
Come on down. We're opening up gradually, and in June we'll be fully open. We have programs for everybody, and we're opening up a membership program coming soon as well.
Well, I'm so happy to hear about the beginning of this and how it's going to start up here. So make sure you stop over when it starts opening. The WhiteRabbit Creator Clubhouse brings together existing creative assets to collaborate in new ways. It's now open on Main Street in Ashland, and they'll be announcing a grand opening soon here. For more information, find them on social media and visit whiterabbitashland.com. Thor, thank you again so much for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. We'll be right back.